And if you could do roll call.
Chief Solberg.
Here.
David Letourneau.
Here.
Brad Connolly.
Here.
Sheriff Dedman. And Chief Alanis. All right, we have 3 members present.
All right, we have a quorum. We can begin. We will start off with the FY23 ATA grant request. We have the law enforcement grant request. First one up is St. John's PD, a multi-agency partnership for $15,819.50.
Right. Thank you, Chief Solberg. Members, we had, as you mentioned, we had 4 requests come in for our end of fiscal year 23 grant requests. St. John's Police Department is a multi-agency request along with Show Low PD, Navajo County Sheriff's Office, Pine Top, Lakeside, Apache County. They're requesting 4 flock cameras for a 1-year project. So they will all be participating, sharing data, and St. John's will be the lead agency as far as financial and performance reporting. And I know we have Chief Spivey, or he was on the phone earlier, if we have any questions or if he wanted to say anything.
Okay. Chief Spivey, anything to add?
No, not at this time.
All right, thank you. Anyone have any questions regarding this grant request? Okay, hearing none, entertain a motion from the group.
Motion.
Thank you, Mr. Connolly. Do we have a second?
Second.
David? Thank you. All in favor, please say aye. Aye.
Aye. Aye.
All right. That first one passes.
Right.
The second one is Glendale PD, $15,826.02.
Right. Great. Thank you so much. Glendale Police Department is seeking some law enforcement equipment for their property crimes, auto theft folks to fulfill their public safety partnership. They're looking for night vision goggles, so when the detectives go out and do surveillance, there's some other equipment to assist them. Some additional GPS trackers were also part of that request. The total request was $15,826.02. And I know we have David Rice and potentially some other folks from Glendale on the phone if we have any questions or if they wanted to comment.
Okay. Anyone from Glendale PD have any comments or statements?
We just appreciate the offer from you guys.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, David.
From the committee, any questions? If not, entertain a motion to approve grant number 2 for Glendale PD.
Motion.
Thank you, Brad. David, second.
I made the motion. Dave made the motion.
All right, David make the motion. Brad got the second. All in favor, please say aye. Aye.
Aye.
All right. Thank you. Oh, sorry. Any opposed? Well, I guess there's only 3 of us, so we're good. So moving on to item number 3. Surprise PD, $19,000.
Right. Surprise PD request $19,000. They're requesting 4 flock cameras and equipment to VIN etching equipment to assist with catalytic converter theft prevention etching in their city. And I believe we have Ray Sanchez on the phone from Surprise PD. If we have any questions or if he wanted to make any comments.
Ray, any comments? All right, hearing none. Can we get a motion to approve Surprise PD for 19,000?
Motion to approve.
Thank you, David.
And
Can
I'll
we get a
second
second?
that.
Thank you, Brad. All in favor, please say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, passes. Fourth one, La Paz County Sheriff's Office, 4,970.
La Paz County Sheriff's Office, they are seeking a request for 10 stop sticks to assist. As you probably remember, we funded them 2 flock safety cameras two grant cycles ago. And this will assist with their interdiction efforts when they do get LPR hits off of those flock camera systems. And I know we have Lieutenant Epps on the phone, and he's been managing the flock safety cameras under the grant, and is the one who is seeking this funding.
Sounds good. Any comments from La Paz County, Lieutenant Epps?
Just only thank you for your consideration for our request.
All right, thank you. Any questions? All right, can we get a motion for approval of La Paz County for 4,970?
Motion to approve.
David won that one. Brad, if you could second.
I'll second.
Thank you. All in favor, please say aye.
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 Any opposed? All right, that passes. Now we are to you, Frank, for a budget update. Oh, you're on mute, Frank.
All right, let's try that again. All right, good afternoon, Mr. Chairman, members of the board. Pretty simple here. We have a little over $69,000 to grant out for the law enforcement subcommittee right now. So everything that you have approved will have no issues going through once the full board approves it on Friday. ATA is looking at possibly giving back right now to the fund balance a little over $100,000 back to the fund balance at the end of this budget year. But that's pretty much it for right now, and I'll give a full report on Friday.
Next up, vehicle theft task force grant request from DPS for $4,985,210. Is there someone to present that, or are you covering that, Ann?
I can cover that. And if Jamie or Frank have anything to add, it's pretty simple because as they are line items for our budget request for our budget each year. So this year the task force requested $4,985,210. The legislature in the most recent budget that was passed has allocated $4,521,200 for fiscal year 24 task force grant. So staff recommendation is that amount, the $4,521,200.
Okay. All right. So the recommendation is $4,521,200. Correct?
Correct. Is that my math right, Frank? Yep.
Double checking really quick. Give me 1 second. That is correct. Sorry.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do we know, or Jamie, do you know the 400,000 that we're not funding? What does that mean to them? What do they not do?
Mr. Chairman, members, I met with Captain Axland this morning and the new bureau commander over at DPS. We went through their budget, and they have some I don't know if you say, they have some asks in their budget that we don't think that they really need in the form of overtime. As an example, they spent, we believe, I think $52,000 in overtime last year. The request came in this year at $300,000. So we all agreed this morning that they would have a difficult time spending that. But they're carrying forward about $165,000 this year into the new fiscal year. Then also ATA historically has provided $335,000 additional in the form of ISAs. So we think they're going to be fine, and they also agree that they're going to be fine. Historically, their grant request generally comes in higher than what is approved by the board. So everything looks good for them financially.
Okay, thank you. From the subcommittee, questions? All right, hearing none, if we could get a motion for $4,521,200.
Motion.
Thank you, Brad. Second.
Second.
Thank you. All in favor, please say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, that passes. Next up is vertical prosecution grants. La Paz County, $146,618. And do we need to do these together or separate?
I think we'll do them separately.
Okay. All right. First one, La Paz County.
La Paz County. So let me just share some information. And Jamie, if you want to add some info, please feel free to step in. So as you know, the vertical prosecution grants have been stagnant at that $930,912, I believe, for the last 4 or 5, maybe even 6 fiscal years. And so in an effort to try to make those agencies whole, Director McGuffin and DIFI Director, as you all know, presented a budget issue last year to be part of the fiscal year 24 budget to increase the vertical prosecution grants. So part of that exercise is we reached out to each of the counties and asked them what their request would be to make themselves whole and to fully fund their program. And so I'm going to share my screen with you and just go over some of those numbers and then go over what was approved for this year's budget by the legislature. All right. Can you all see my screen?
Yes, but it's just all of us.
It's just what?
All of our pictures. It's
Oh,
we're seeing.
okay. Okay, hold on. Stop that. Here we go. This should work. Okay. Can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay. So this is a spreadsheet which includes the award that we awarded them last year. Again, you see that 930, 942 is the actual number. I was off a little bit. The second column, column C, is the budget amounts that the agencies submitted to us if they're pie in the sky, best case scenario to fund their grants. That's the information that we took and submitted in our budget issue, which was approved. So that's an increase of $431,200, which is the only increase that I can think of that we've had in the agency for over a decade, for that program at least. So the agency column D, there are the agency's grant requests that came in. So as you can see, they're a little bit off from what was submitted to us. And so staff recommendation is to keep those programs at those levels that we submitted and thus were approved in this year's budget. There is a shortfall, as you can see from what the requests are versus what our recommendation is, but it's a lot closer than it used to be as far as, getting close and making those agencies fully whole. Any questions or any additional thing, Jamie, to add or miss anything?
Mr. Chairman, members, we ended up asking this same question on 3 different occasions. So back in January of 2022, I presented to the board the idea that we were going to go forward with a budget request, and just, I guess, the concept was approved. We had gone out and asked the county agencies, give us that number. What would make you whole, complete with any personnel additions, whatever they wanted, and they gave us that number. Then we asked the question again about, I don't know, 7 months later or so, just right on the verge of us being able to put together the document that went to the OSPB in the governor's office. That one really was the critical point, because whatever they told us at that point in time, even if it differed from the January request for information, we went forward with that second ask, whatever that number was. And then we ask basically a third time when they fill out the grant application for FY24. So those numbers are different, pretty different with certain counties, pretty consistent, but I think we generally got a different number each time. Again, the critical one was the second ask, and that is what we went forward with as far as a staff recommendation.
Thank you,
All right,
Jamie.
thank you. All right. So, and there's no additional information other than the amounts, right? We don't need to dive into the details of each one. We can just cover the amounts.
That's correct.
Okay. All right. If we could get a motion for La Paz County Attorney's Office for $146,618.
Motion.
Motion to approve.
I think Brad won that one. David, could you get a second?
Second for sure.
Thank you. All in favor, please say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. Next one is Pima County Attorney's Office for $372,610.94. Get a motion.
Motion to approve.
Thank you, David. Second.
I'll second.
Thank you. All in favor, please say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. Third one, Maricopa County Attorney's Office, $343,176.60. Get a motion.
Motion.
Thank you, David. Second.
I'll second.
Thank you, Brad. All in favor, please say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Chief Silver,
Yes.
if I can interrupt, Ann, are we working off the right numbers there? Maricopa, I believe, is coming in at 291. I think
That was her request. I'm going to need those numbers then, Ann. Can you confirm La Paz? We said 146,618. We need to redo that.
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
Let me
All
let me share my screen again so you have it.
All right. Yeah, do that. Then we'll read out that and blow it up a little bit so I can see. Can you blow it up just a little bit?
Let's see, where's my Zoom? Is that better?
Yep. And all right, we're going to column E. And they are in the correct order, right? So La Paz County is actually, if we could get a motion, redo all of these, a motion for $139,393.
I'll motion.
Thank you, Brad.
Second.
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 Thank you. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? All right, Pima County is $291,399. Motion.
Motion for that.
And I'll
Thank you.
second.
All in favor, please say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Maricopa County Attorney's Office for $151,000. Is that the right
Actually, I
order?
think, nope, that's not the right order on that one. Which one are you, Mojave is the third one.
I just did Pima and I said 291. All right, keep it there. All right. Pima County, let's redo that one again. Pima County, $358,832. Get a motion.
I'll motion.
I'll
Thank you.
second.
Second. All in favor, please say aye.
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 Any opposed? All right, now Maricopa County Attorney's Office, $291,399. Get a motion.
Motion.
Second.
I'll second.
Thank you. All in favor, please say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, Mojave County Attorney's Office, $151,456. Motion.
Motion to approve.
I'll second.
Thank you. Thank you, Brad. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Pinal County, and they are $340,218. Get a motion.
Motion to approve.
Thank
I'll
you.
second.
Brad, second. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, Santa Cruz County Attorney's Office, $80,795. Get a motion.
Motion.
Thank you.
Second.
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 All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? All right, third time's the charm. We got that. Anything else to add, Jamie or Ann, on the subcommittee grants?
Nothing for me, Chief.
Nothing.
All right, call to the public. Are there any members of the public that would like to address the subcommittee? All right, hearing none, if I could get a motion to adjourn the meeting, and we will see you on Friday.
Motion.
Motion to adjourn.
Thank you, Brad. Thank you, David, as our second, and we will adjourn, and we will see you all on Friday at 10 o'clock. Thank you. Have a good week.
Thank you. Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm staying on, Jamie.
You want to stop recording, Ann?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Thank you.